What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Steelz4ever, and I'm back back in the building. That's right, your boy Steelz4ever is back in the building. Hit you guys for a brand new gaming video. That's right, a brand new video. And today it's gonna be up close and personal with your boy Steelz4ever, aka the King of Geeks. And I'm doing this video for my fellow family, CouchJockeys.com. And for those not aware, CouchJockeys.com is a new gaming culture website that will be hitting the internet in the next couple of weeks. So basically the first question is, what got me into gaming? I don't really want to say there was a particular person that got me into gaming as much as the arcade rooms. Like, for those that's old enough to remember, like, arcade rooms were huge back in the day. And my mom would go uptown, would go shopping with my mom, and I would always find myself just basically being glued into somebody's arcade room, whether it was like 5 or 10 arcade cabinets or just 50 to 100 arcade cabinets. I would be there, and I would be basically glued there for hours upon hours at a time. Even when we got like high school and junior high, we would always walk down to the arcade rooms and just stay in there and play like arcade games. So pretty much that was my introductory pretty much to like gaming, really. And I just stayed glued, man. That was it, you know, pretty much. Now what got me hooked into gaming, that would be a little bit different. Like, I can say what really got me hooked into gaming was around the time Nintendo came out, the original NES and the Mario game, because I know it might seem kind of like crazy, you know, right now saying it in 2013, but you know, before that, personally, as far as I can remember, like Mario or Super Mario Brothers was the actual first game I played that it like had a beginning, a middle, and an end. Like, you basically had an objective, kind of like a mini story saying, okay, you're this guy, you know, this princess or your girl has been kidnapped by this King Koopa, and you got to go off, you know, through these different stages and find her and rescue her, and you got all these different level up power-ups and things of such nature. Now this was kind of like a brand new idea at the time, because back then everything would just revolve pretty much around high scores. Who could get the high score? You know, you get like maybe 50,000, 200,000-300,000. You put your little initials in the arcade cabinet, and pretty much that would be it. But Mario was like the first game I played that really just kind of, like I said, had a beginning and an end. So that's really what got me really hooked into gaming, as well as being able to game at home. Pretty much not identical, but similar to what I was basically getting the same experience, you know, as the arcade rooms. Pretty much like it was the first time you could actually go play games in the arcade and then kind of come home and kind of experience the same thing. So that's pretty much what got me hooked into gaming right there. My favorite gaming character. Now that's a big one, because I mean, over the years I done had so many characters that I really just enjoyed, but I would probably have to say my fondest memories and characters that have been, you know, with me the longest are some of the original NES characters. Like, I would have to say Mario and Luigi is some of my favorite characters. Mega Man is really one that stayed with me because I was a huge Mega Man fan back in the day. Also Castlevania, man. I know a lot of people sleep on Simon Belmont. Simon Belmont is one of my favorite characters, and also is Captain Commando from Bionic Commando. Love that game, man. Love that game. And it's another guy, Strider. Hurua. I can't think of his name, but he's even though he's not one of my favorite, but you know, just the memories of me playing the game and him staying with me, that he would definitely be one of the characters that stay with me. As far as like Samus too, Samus from Metro and Link from Zelda. Like, Link and Samus and probably Simon Belmont will probably be my main three, followed by Mega Man. Like, them four are probably just my main four. And it's too hard for me to pick one. It really is. So I'm just gonna leave it at them four. Samus from Metroid, Link from Zelda, Simon Belmont from Castlevania, and Mega Man from the Mega Man series. My favorite thing about gaming would have to be the story. I am a sucker for stories. I absolutely love a story. Like, for me to really get into your game, you really have to catch me with the story. If you can sink me with the story or hook me with the story, it's pretty much I'll be right there with you from the beginning of the game to the middle of the game to the end of the game, and that just does something for me. Even when I was new in the gaming to always me being an old school gamer now, because I know what some people say old school gamer. I like the word veteran. I'm a veteran gamer, but you know the story is still there, still to this day. The story. Xbox, PlayStation 3, or Wii U. I can really only speak on two because I don't own the latter, which I don't own a Wii U at this moment. So this gen, I honestly have played my 360 more so than my PlayStation 3, but it's not to say I haven't played my PlayStation 3 because of the fact I really have put a lot of time in playing my PlayStation 3. I guess I'll just break it down like this. When I'm online playing games like Halo, Gears, Battlefield, Call of Duty, sports games, anything that has any element of PvP, I'm pretty much going to be on my Xbox 360. And if I'm more likely just playing by myself, like with games like with Uncharted, God of War, The Last of Us, and things like that, I typically play my PlayStation 3 more. And since I'm a real JRPG head, I spend most of my time playing games like Final Fantasy and more original JRPGs on my PS3. So I'm somewhere in the middle. Really don't have a favorite. Well, I guess if you're asking me, like, if I looked at it from an online perspective, then 360 would definitely be my favorite system. But if you're looking at me just having me in that single moment, that solo moment with myself, just sitting there playing games by myself, then I would definitely have to gravitate to my PlayStation 3. How do I define a game? How do Steelz4ever define a game? Man, I'm about culture. Anybody that really knows me know I am about the cultural aspect of everything. I am a cultural head. Like if you're in the music, I'm about the music culture. I'm about breakdancing, graffiti, DJing, production, clothing, how you talk, things of that nature. Like, how well do you keep up? How well do you interact within the culture? And that really is the same as gaming, as well as for gaming. Like, you can't really define gaming by just like you playing games, but I look at it more as like, do you wear the t-shirts? Do you have the posters? Do you interact within the culture itself? Like, even when you're not playing games, are you a gamer? I guess that's probably the real question to ask. Like, when you step outside, like, really, are you a gamer? Away from the game. You know what I'm saying? Away from your hardware, are you a gamer? Are you just a gamer, when you're in front of your television set? So that's kind of like how I define it. Like, I just look at it like, are you into it culturally? Are you into the art of gaming? Are you into the music composing of gaming? Like, are you into the news of gaming? So, just the culture, man. Like I said, I'm into gaming culture. Gaming culture, gaming history, man. It's all about the culture, man, history. Know your roots. Know your roots, people. It's not boring. Know your roots. It's not corny. It's cool. It's cool to know the history. It's cool, man. It's cool. My favorite game category, genre, whatever you want to call it, is definitely gonna be JRPGs. JRPGs are my favorite category style of game. I absolutely love RPGs, like, and this gonna kind of run into my favorite game of all time, which is not really a game but a series, is Final Fantasy. So I'm actually answering two questions with one statement, but it's like, my first actual RPG was Dragon Warrior. Back then, Dragon Quest was actually known as Dragon Warrior, so I played Dragon Warrior and Ultima on my original NES. They was okay. They just seemed like to lack any. It had a story, but it was kind of vague. It was kind of like really kind of hard to understand what was going on at the very initial when you first start the game. But then I remember getting the Nintendo Power, people. Whew, gosh, that's so bad. The Nintendo Power is when it was free. and it had this game on it called Final Fantasy, and basically it was like, just basically a preview of the game. And and basically I got hyped because it kind of like just showed somewhat of the story was about. So I basically had an interest for the game. I went and picked up the game. Needed to say, I played it non-stop until I beat it. And from that moment on, I have played not all, but at least, let's say, every main number Final Fantasy that has ever came out. And I even played a lot of the old Game Boy Advance ones, and a lot of the not Game Boy Advance, the original Game Boys on Final Fantasy. The ones I really missed, I think, was the Crystal ones that was actually on the Wii. I think it's the Wii system, GameCube and the Wii. I really never got to the Crystal series, not because they're bad games, just because for some reason I just never played them. I need to go back and at least try them. I don't know why. But Final Fantasy is my favorite game, and RPGs is definitely my favorite type of game to play. I love it, man. I love them. I love them. I wish I had more time in a day to actually play some of these RPGs, because there are a lot of them that actually get by me. Like there's some I got some RPGs on my shelf right now that I have not touched, because it's just like I have a hard time getting to all of them, because RPGs take so much dedication and things like that. A lot of time. And time sinks. Like I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 right now, and I probably got about 40 hours in that. And it's another RPG that I was playing too. I can't think of it. I'm trying to look. Tales of Zillia. Dragon Crown. Neo Kuni is excellent, man. Like Neo Kuni is probably one of the best throwback type PS1, PS2. Well, I say more PS1 JRPG that you can find. So if you haven't played it, definitely go pick that up. It's probably like $19.99. I see it on sale for like $19.99, I think. But whatever. Liking, as always, leave in the comment section below. What are some of you guys' favorite games? What are your favorite characters? Just some of the questions I answered and asked myself and answered in the video. Just answer some of the questions in the comment section below. I'll be very curious to know, what some of you guys dislikes and likes, and what got you guys into gaming, and what's your favorite guys' game? You know what I'm saying? Character. That's cool. Like, that's kind of like the bonding process of gaming, man. But I don't want to drag this video out, because next video's gonna kick my if I drag this video out. Like always, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like, because when you hit the like button, it helps me know if you guys are feeling my videos and what I need to improve on as being whatever I am, a YouTube gamer. Yeah, whatever that means. But anyway, like always, it is your boy Steelz4ever. Later.